Our reporter. Here we go. Tip-off goes to the Thunder. Here's SGA. It's Williams, high post. Williams with the screen. Here's SGA. Got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. Fast break, Miami. Towns can't get it to go. And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Just 5 to shoot, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. We played just over a minute here in the first. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
So competitive. Andrew Wiggins making something out of nothing with the clock running down.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
There, the screen. Towns for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Lets a floater go. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. When Karl Anthony Towns was brought up, Coach immediately chimed in, saying, yeah, the thing about Towns is the sheer size that he brings. Our guys will have to be physical and make him uncomfortable around the basket to have success. Physicality and aggressiveness will be the key. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
It's Dort on the wing. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
I just love the ball movement.
Doris, Norman Powell has been impressive ever since his younger days.
Well, he put people on notice in high school, right? He wins the dunk contest for San Diego County. He was on 2 all-state teams and won a state championship. And boy, he has proven a scorer in the league.
Oh, Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
SGA can't get it to go. Miami leading by 8. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Towns, left side. Shot clock at 5. And there's a 3-second violation. And here are the Thunder now. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still without a bucket. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Takes the 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Here's Yakachonis. He's got 5. Wiggins outside. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. So Mark Dagnall will call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. 36 seconds left to play in the first. Pippen with it. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Count that one.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Now SGA. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Just 4 to shoot. He's off on that one. And so it's the Miami Heat earning this break in the action, up 10. A big difference in shooting.
Miami, 15.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Dort with it. Now Pippen defending. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebound Miami.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned, Doris.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Guys, back to you.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Pass to Ware. Let's go with a three. Rebound by Bosch. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. A 12-point game. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. They set the screen. Here's Bosch. Outside for Dort. And the deficit down inside single digits. So Dort's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out. This guy's game is big time.
Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Caruso misses. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Heat leading by 9. Pass to Yakichonis. Here's the three. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Now here's Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. To the wing on the left. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Gets the first one to go. Now 1 for 7 on the night.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Outside Jones. To the paint. Pass to Yakichonis. Beyond the arc. And the Heat, another three.
Got 2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
And there's the foul. It's on Khalil Ware. That's his first foul of the game. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, SGA. Sweet.
Boy, delicate touch on that floater by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's pretty.
On the wing, Jones. Pass to Reed. Here's Larson. Three-pointer off the mark. Thunder trail by 11. Doris, Alex Caruso, known for his defensive presence.
I don't know which aspect of his game on that end of the floor to talk about. His ball pressure at the point of attack is elite, but you can also put him off the ball if you need to, and he can get into passing lanes and be disruptive. If you need him to guard up a position, he can do that as well. The versatility is probably the thing that makes him dominant.
Hero on the wing. He's scoreless. Clock at 4. The three. The Thunder with the rebound. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. And here's Caruso outside. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in.
Well, had his angle and his feet set. Alex Caruso off the catch. Yes, sir.
Jones from outside. The rebound by Bosch. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back after this word. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Miami leading by 6. Pass to Towns. Here's Yakachonis. Towns on a screen. And here's Ware. 4 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. On the wing, Caruso. 5 on the clock. His first shot coming late. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
So it's Miami now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Pass to Towns. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Now here's Ware. A shot from the high post. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Back to SGA. Caruso outside. On the wing, SGA. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Holmgren outside. Pass to Caruso. To the middle.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Oh, Wiggins punishing him inside.
Defense on heels right now. Wiggins makes an adjustment, pulls up for the soft floater.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." EA, back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. Miami leading by 9. Pass to Jovic. Out to the right wing. Miami moving it around. Here's Wiggins. And Williams over to help. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Well, a case where he dominates in close, but Wiggins so versatile on offense.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Right side Joe. Outside Mitchell. They need this. Here he goes. Oh, clanks the dunk. Down low. Towns. Easy work inside for Towns.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Wallace. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
.114 left in the third. And there's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Towns. Here's Wiggins. Knocked loose. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. To the inside. Outside Mitchell. Wallace outside. Here's the teardrop. Rebound by the Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. To the wing, right side. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. .30 seconds left in the third. And here's Jones. Yet to see a basket. Clock at 2. Launches the 3. That shot missing.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his select.
32.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's SGA. Board outside. Fires the 3. And Hero grabs the board. Heat leading by 8. Pass to Larson. And they're running. Here's Holmgren. Look at Chet finish the break.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Hero looking around. A rebound by Boss. Board outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Pass break Miami. Here's Yakuchonis. Towns for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Gilgeous-Alexander double team. And here's Caruso outside. Rebound by the Heat. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Towns. Fires the three. The three ball is down.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now, this is his bread and butter, folks. SGA lives inside the painted area.
Pippen with it. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Trailing by 10. Wiggins looking around. Holmgren there for the rebound.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Now Dort. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's the floater.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
No good on that one. Good on the second one. The doors for teams looking to trade away a big money player. It seems the landscape is getting more challenging.
BA, to me, roster construction is one of the single most difficult things in this league. First and foremost, there are rules in place that restrict salary acquisition. The other piece of this is there are now second aprons in place. So it's not just roster construction. It's sustaining a quality roster over time and keeping that continuity. Success in this league is tough.
Knocks down the trifecta.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Rebounded by Towns. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Oh, nice setup for the slam.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
But the execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Heat.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
Now Towns. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Caruso. Here's Holmgren. Oh, they pick off the pass. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.